Imagine finding a coin in your pocket. Change could be worth up to hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Today, we're diving deep into the top 2 most valuable incredible treasures: the 1968 UK Elizabeth 10 new pence coin and the 1965 Washington quarter dollar. At first glance, they look ordinary, but hidden in their history and rare errors are shocking secrets that make collectors go wild. What if I told you that one of these coins, yes, a 1968 UK Elizabeth 10 new pence error coin, can sell for as much as auction? That's not a fantasy. It's real. A humble coin minted over 50 years ago, during a massive change in British currency, has turned into one of the most sought-after treasures. So stay with me until the very end, because one tiny mistake on this coin is worth more than a brand new luxury car. The historical. Let's start with the history. In the late 1960s, the United Kingdom was preparing for one of the biggest changes in its monetary system: decimalisation. For centuries, Britain had relied on the pounds, shillings, and pence system, where 240 pennies made up a pound. But by the mid-20th century, the old system was outdated, complicated, and didn't align with the simpler decimal systems used in much of the world. Other 1968-era varieties. Off-centre strikes. £5,000 to £7,000. Clip planchets. £10,000 to £15,000. Die rotation errors. £20,000 to £30,000. Auction records and eye-popping values. So how much are we talking about? Brace yourself, because the numbers are extraordinary. A regular circulated 1968 10 new pence coin might only fetch a couple of pounds, but a genuine error coin from 1968 has been known to sell for tens of thousands of dollars. Some pristine, verified error examples have shocked the collecting world, with valuations ranging from £55,000 to £67,000. And the most outstanding examples have reached nearly £80,000 at high-profile auctions. Think about that for a moment: a coin worth 10 pence suddenly transforming into a life-changing treasure. It's the kind of discovery collectors dream of. How to identify a rare 1968-era 10p coin? Now the big question: how do you know if you've got one of these hidden treasures? Check the weight. A normal 1968 10p weighs 11.31 grams. If your coin is lighter or heavier, it could be an error struck on the wrong planchet. Look at the edge. Standard coins have a milled edge. Some errors show strange edge patterns, flat spots, or clipping. Examine the metal. True cupronickel coins have a dull silver color. Some error coins look shinier, almost like pure silver, due to the wrong blank being used. Seek professional grading. If you suspect you have one, the smartest move is to send it to a grading service like PCGS or NGC. A certified error coin is what attracts serious collector money. Today, we're diving deep into the 1965 Washington quarter dollar error coins, their history, why they exist, the fascinating mistakes that made them rare, and how ordinary-looking coins in your pocket could actually be worth a small fortune. Stay with me until the very end, because I'll reveal the exact types of errors and key features that could turn a 25-cent piece into a coin valued. The historical. To understand why the 1965 Washington quarter is so special, we need to rewind back to the early 1960s. Before 1965, US quarters, just like dimes and half dollars, were made of 90% silver and 10% copper. Silver coins jingled differently, had a beautiful luster, and were prized for their precious metal content. But by 1964, something big was happening. Silver prices were skyrocketing, and suddenly, the cost of producing coins was higher than their face value. Struck on a silver planchet. $25,000 to $75,000. Double strikes and off-center errors. $500 to $5,000. Wrong planchets. $3,000 to $10,000. Broad strikes and missing clad layers. $500 to $3,000. Record-breaking sales and auctions. Let's talk about the money, because this is where jaws really drop. In 2014, a 1965 Washington quarter struck on a silver planchet sold for over $7,050 at auction. In 2019, another high-grade silver planchet error coin fetched more than $60,000. In 2023, one specimen in pristine condition sold for a mind-blowing $70,000. That's a $75,000 increase over its original face value. Collectors prize these coins because they're more than just money, they're historical artifacts of a turbulent time in US minting history. How to check your 1965 quarters. Now, the question you're probably asking, how do I know if I have one of these treasures hiding in my collection? Check the weight. Use a precise digital scale. If your 1965 quarter weighs around 6.25 grams, you may have a silver planchet error. Look at the edge. A normal clad quarter shows a copper stripe along the edge. A silver quarter has a solid silver edge. Inspect for off-center or double strikes. Look closely at Washington's face and the eagle. Any doubling or missing design could be valuable. Seek professional grading. If you think you have an error, send it to PCGS or NGC for authentication and grading. A certified error coin will fetch far more money at auction.